right there. Okay. Woo, did you too? The mail's bad. Oh, that's okay. And here we are. Story time with Nathaniel and Breck. This is probably the last one, right, Bubby? Because, well, we almost done being together every day. It's so sad. But that's okay. I'll bring little Miles over here, we'll play. So, for the last story, we're going to read Mr. Seahorse by Eric Carl. You ready? Okay, here we go. Mr. and Mrs. Seahorse drifted gently through the sea. Mrs. Seahorse began to wiggle and twist this way and that. "It's time for me to lay my eggs," she said. "Can I help?" said Mr. Seahorse. "Oh, yes, thank you," said Mrs. Seahorse, and she laid her eggs into a pouch on Mr. Seahorse's belly. "I'll take good care of your eggs, of our eggs, excuse me, of our eggs," said Mr. Seahorse. "I promise." "Oh, that's so sweet. What are you doing? You're not tired. Don't act tired." "You can't be tired. We just woke up." Okay. As Mr. Seahorse drifted gently through the sea, he passed right by... What was it? A group of trumpet fish hidden in a patch of reeds. Isn't that interesting, Nathaniel, huh? This book might not last because it's not that interesting. But before long, Mr. Seahorse met another fish. "How are you, Mr. Stickleback?" asked Mr. Seahorse. "Delighted," replied Stickleback. "I just built a nest, and right away Mrs. Stickleback laid her eggs into it. Now, oh, what are you doing? Are you actually getting tired? We woke up like, I guess that was an hour and a half ago, maybe? An hour? I mean you. No, I did not take a nap with Nathaniel. Just kidding. I did. Okay. Mrs. Stickleback laid her eggs into it. Now I'm taking good care of them until they hatch. Keep up the good work, said Mr. Seahorse, and swam on his way. As Mr. Seahorse drifted gently through the sea, he passed right by... What is that? Look at that. A lionfish hidden behind a coral reef. Interesting. But before long, Mr. Seahorse met another fish. Whoa, that was a big kick. Little Miles is going crazy. "How are you, Mr. Tilapia?" asked Mr. Seahorse. Mr. Tilapia couldn't answer. His mouth was full of eggs. I know, said Mr. Seahorse. "Mrs. Tilapia laid her eggs. Now you're taking good care of them until they hatch." Mr. Tilapia nodded his head. "You must be very happy," said Mr. Seahorse, and swam on his way. As Mr. Are you going to eat my hand? You're going to eat my hand? Why are you doing that? As Mr. Seahorse drifted gently through the sea, he passed right by... What is this, Nathaniel? Look at that. A pair of leaf fish hidden among the seaweed. You don't want to read this book, I can tell. It's boring you to tears. But it's all about how men take care of their babies. Isn't that cool? Huh? The men do all the work in this one. I like it. Sold. Should we pick a different book? What do you think? Should we pick a different book? What do you think? Should we just look at this one? Well, I'll stop the recording. But thanks for joining Storytime with Nathaniel and Breck. Okay. Hold on.